All right, guys. Now, before I get to my picks, let's recap. Bruisers won their second game of the season, as did the Government Waste. Maybe it was the refs there. You're on a roll there, kid. Mean Machine fell down, and we still have two winless teams in the league. Maybe they'll play each other, and one of them can celebrate just like the Washington Redskins did at one time, as well as the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Most important thing that happened is that both undefeateds did fall in the same week, which is absolutely awesome. That makes the four-way tie for the best record in the league at 4-1. So we've got some good teams out there, and also there's some teams that are climbing up the ladder to make a case for themselves. So with that all said, I'm going to get to my picks and try to do this as fast as we can. The first game is the Dynasty at the Commish. This is kind of the scare game that my team doesn't really need right now. The ESPN has me in a landslide, like by 55 points or something like that. I'd like to think that it would be closer than that, but I honestly don't know if he's going to set his lineup or if he is going to just let it fly the way it is. So with that being said, I don't think it'll be 55 points, but I do think that the Commish is going to come out victorious again. Sucker Free at Silver Bullets. Got question marks for both teams. If this match has happened in the beginning of the season, I would have said Sucker Free in a landslide. But that's only because that's probably the last time that he checked his lineup. So with that being said, Sucker Free, I still think he's going to win this one. But I think it's going to be close. Unless he actually logs on and checks his lineup, then he'll probably smoke Silver Bullets. Government Waste at Brady's Bunch. Both teams are on a roll. Really could go either way. The bunch does definitely look stronger. Plus, if Government Waste keeps it going, he's going to get a DFFUI. And that is driving... I'm sorry, not driving. Doing fantasy football while under the influence. With that being said, Brady's Bunch gonna win. Turkeys at Mean Machine. Now this matchup really intrigues me. You have one team that is on a roll and another team that is facing not really a must-win, but if Mean Machine does lose and the other 4-1 teams end up winning, then he's going to be looking up at a 2-game deficit. And with us being at almost a halfway point, that could be a tough hill to climb. With all that being said, I'm going to go with the Turkeys on this one, and he can remain tied with me in the division. We got Mini Ditkas at the Bruisers. Now, first of all, let's just talk about the new logo. I will say, Bruisers, you could have done a worse job. There is another team that I do not like, but I will also say I think that you and Armando are probably the only Mexicans that I know that like an Irish football team. That being said, Ditkas, they are looking to get off the schneid. There's just been a huge trade made. I'm not sure that it's going to benefit the Bruisers the way that he feels it's going to benefit him. I think that Mini Ditkas is desperate and probably going to win this game. So I'm going to go ahead and pick the Ditkas in my upset special. They're going to be 1-5 after this week. Last game of the week. It's my game of the week. Defending champion, Philly Fanatics at the Rook, Black Hole Sun. The Rook has been dealing with reality after getting smacked around last week, as is the Fanatics. If you remember, the Commish did put the beat down on him, even though it was a close game before the Sunday night affair. ESPN has the Rook as the second most lopsided victory this week to me, of course. But I'm not sure how it's gonna go down. Philly Fanatics, their players aren't producing like they were in the beginning, and the Rook, same thing. But I think the Rook has a stronger lineup, and I think that if the Rook lets his wife set his lineup, then we'll probably see that landslide that ESPN is predicting. So that's my picks. I hope everybody has a good week. I am actually off to the A's playoff game. I'm gonna go watch my very first playoff game. I'm pretty excited about it. I'd like to see Oakland push a Game 5, and that's pretty much it. So have a good week. Keep the comments going. I love the trash talk, and you guys have a good one.